Hello, Natasha. I am Mustafa Güneşoğlu. Firstly, thank you very much. I am a bridge student. We will talk with you about theater, acting, graphic design, and time management. We are so excited. Let's start.
Oh, I'm excited too. Thank you for having me. It's very lovely.
I'm İlgim Mina. I'm a communication design student.
Amazing.
I'm also a member of Career and Development Club. I'm design team leader in the club.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I'd love to see some of your stuff. I love seeing design stuff.
Okay, first question. How and when did you decide to become an actor?
Oh my God. I think I always wanted to do acting from when I was smaller. And I tried applying for drama school when I was about 17. But as a male will know, in England it's quite hard to get in. So you have to apply year after year after year. And so I took a break and I came back when I was about 26. And that's when I got into Central, and that's when I thought, okay, I'm going to take it a bit further now. So I'm 2 years in. I've got 1 more year left to go, and then we're done.
So about the school, the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. It's the leading school in UK, leading acting school.
It's one of the leading schools. So there's about 5 top drama schools in the UK, and each one specialises in something slightly different. So you have the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, which is traditionally quite classical. And then you have Central School of Speech and Drama, which has a course that is more about diverse theatre and devising and collaborative theatre, which is the specialist course at that school. That's the course that I'm on. So for me, that was definitely the best school that I could go to have the type of training, the type of actor training that I wanted to have.
So like Judi Dench, Lawrence Oliver, Andrew Garfield is among the graduates of the school. So how was the audition process like, and was it more stressful the second time, or would you say that the first time was a bit more nerve-wracking?
I think it was more stressful the second time. So the first year I applied to Central, I was 25. Stop it! I'm so sorry. That's my dog. Sorry. The first year I applied to Central, I was 25, and you have quite a long audition process. So you have a morning audition, and you do 3 different types of audition there. Then you get recalled for the afternoon, and again you have 3 or 4 types of audition, and then you get called back for a final day, another day, and they give you things to prepare, and you're in there the whole day. And the first year I got to the final round, and then I got rejected. So I was like, oh. And then the following year I applied again, and I think it was harder because I'd got to the final stage the year before. It was, oh God, what if I don't even get to the first stage? What if I don't even get to the second stage? So I built up a lot more pressure in my head. And I think when I got to the final stage this time, you have an interview with the panel, and I said, why didn't you take me last year? You put a lot of pressure on yourself. But for me, I told myself that I was 26 now. This was the last year of me applying because I didn't want to be too old when I got out of university. So I think I knew that was what I wanted, and it makes you more determined to sort of go, this is what I want. So I think I was like, please, please let me in.
Well, it's great that everything turned great for you, that you got in. So you do graphic design as well. You are the founder of the Lovie Diaries.
Yes, yeah.
It's doing so well as far as I can tell. And it's been a little over a year now that you released your first product.
Yeah, just over a year.
That's great. As a young artist, because you're only 26, what inspired you, and how did you come up with the idea to release a journal about actor life?
Yeah, sure. So before I came to Central, when I was about 18, I'd done a foundation degree in graphic design. So I'd studied photography, fine art, and things like that. So I always had an interest. It was always art or acting, to decide between the two. And I always thought if I don't go into acting, I want to make books or magazines or something print based. And in my second term at Central, I really couldn't afford to be there. I was struggling financially to, support it because the days were so long and I lived quite far away. So it was hard to try and make the money up. But I tried to find a journal online so I could brainstorm ideas of how to make money. And I suddenly thought, oh, well, there's no journals for actors. And I was like, oh my God, this could be it. So I didn't tell anyone, and I started designing the journal, and I thought, oh, I'll show the guys at school, the actors that I know, and see what they think. And then we had a batch printed, and I never thought anyone would buy them. I thought, oh, it'll be my friends, my mom, but we started selling them, and then more people started to buy them, and more people were seeing what we were doing. And that's when we sort of grew it from there, really. But it definitely came out of a need to pay for drama school.
That is amazing. So it must be quite a bit of a work, because you had a pop-up shop in
Yes. It's Covent Garden in London.
Yes, you had a pop-up shop. So how do you handle all of this? Do you have a team you work with, or are you saying, oh, I have control of everything, I can do it by myself?
Yeah, so I'm a control freak. So I do everything myself. And when we had the pop-up shop in Covent Garden, it was on our semester. So we had a break from college. So we were able to do that full time. But while we're back at school, it's really difficult to try and balance everything, because we also produce a magazine now. So we have a magazine that we produce, we have the journals, and we have lots of students coming to us for advice for drama school, how to get in, how to choose audition pieces and things like that. So there's a lot to manage, but I think for us, what I try to do is schedule everything. So I have to be really organized and say, on a Saturday we do this and this. On a Sunday we do this, and plan things out so that we're able to still run a business and still operate at the same time as drama school. But it's very challenging, and I think if we had the money, we would have a team. So hopefully in the next couple of years we can get a team.
Because it's only been a year now, and the future is, I think it's very bright for you.
Oh, I hope so.
The Lovie Diaries. I hope you have a team very soon. Okay, so you have the Lovie Diaries and now the wedding family.
Yes.
So you have school and most importantly, your personal life. By the way, congratulations for the upcoming wedding.
Thank you. I've got a wedding to pay for now, which makes it even harder.
Yes. It must be really difficult to manage your time, like you said. How do you do that? The actor life, the journal must be a lot of help as well.
Yeah, it definitely is. I've made a journal just for me that manages all of my life, which is quite nice. So that's one of the benefits of having an organisation diary, which is good. But I think it's a real challenge, and it puts a massive strain, on my personal life, because my partner has to deal with all of this and live in an office and have millions of books everywhere. So that has its challenges. I'm still trying to find a way to do that properly, but I think for me, I try and use a lot of online scheduling tools. So Hootsuite, Google Docs, things to as much as I can automate, I try and do that. But also just I work till 1 o'clock in the morning. Some days I get up at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just fitting in stuff whenever you can. So if it means you have to stay up late or get up early, you just have to do it to make it work. But in the breaks between, so when we have college and then we break for the semester, that's when I go, right. And that's when we, yeah, I'm like, I'm crazy. But that's when we create a lot of our new products. That's when we redo the website. So anything that is major that needs to be produced, we do in our breaks. And then during term time, it's just keeping everything running smoothly. So hopefully it stays okay.
Oh, it must be really busy all the time, even on the weekends, probably.
Yeah, we don't stop. So I think the last time I had a day off was Christmas Day, and that's it. We work every single day to make it to make it keep going. But it's when it's your business and when it's something you have control over, and you know, from a design point of view, you can design whatever you want it to look like, you can put whatever you want on there. When you have full ownership of something, you know, you work every hour without caring what you do.
And as well, because it's your business, you don't just say, oh, why do I do this? Because that's what you created.
Yeah, exactly. And there are days where it's tough. You know, a lot of our business comes from Instagram and social media. So you have to constantly, you know, be on your phone and doing things. And if you're having a day where you feel down or you feel sad or you feel stressed and overwhelmed, it's hard to then still be engaged in that way. So it's finding the balance between being a business, but also being a person, and knowing when to switch off and when to work. So that's a hard balance, I think.
Well, then a journal is a great way to manage everything. About social media, you must have done a lot of research about marketing and strategies. And I think a lot of your audience come from social media, maybe
Yeah,
from Instagram.
absolutely.
So what is your go-to strategy for your business?
I tried a lot of strategies. So when I first got, I keep saying we all the time, like I've got a team.
Well, it's a business, so.
Yeah, exactly. So I think when I first started out, I kept posting on Instagram saying, this is my diary, buy it, buy it, buy it. And I realized actually that's not the right strategy. It's more about, it isn't what can people do for you, it's what you can do for people. So instead we started to post a lot of help articles, and we focused on how can we help young people get into drama school? How can we help young people have more confidence in acting and auditions? And so we posted a lot of stuff about that, which took a lot of time. And you know, we don't get any money for that sort of thing. But we found that our audience really grew from that. So 95% of our audience is from Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge for us. That's the only social media platform we really, you know, put our time and effort into. And most of the people are sort of 17 to 24, 25-year-olds. And we get probably about 25, 30 messages a day from different people asking about acting advice, drama school advice. So I'd say 70% of our business is offering advice and 30% is journals. So for us, it was, we quickly realized that we had a really loyal following because we were offering so much advice. And I think especially in the UK, I don't know about for you guys, but there isn't a lot of information about drama school auditions or help for actors. You know, people are quite secretive about that. So we were one of the first companies that started to be more open with that. So I think that's where we got quite loyal supporters and people that help us grow as well, which is lovely. It's like a little family, which is nice.
I would say the same thing about Turkey as well. Well, it's not my genre of study, but as far as I can see, it's basically the same. And I hope that the Lovie Diaries will soon grow onto Turkey as well.
We'll be there.
I can see
we'll come
that.
next week.
Well, I can see that. I would like to ask one more question before Mustafa asks. I can see that you're a big fan of makeup.
I love makeup.
Well, while continuing to acting, would you also continue with makeup? Not for only stage, but let's say content creating for YouTube and tutorials. Would you continue on that as well?
Absolutely. I was so obsessed with makeup. I loved content creation for makeup, and it was something that I thought before drama school was going to be a real avenue. And then I got my dog, and my dog chewed my makeup brushes, chewed all of my makeup. Every time I went to film something, he was like, "Reh, reh, reh, reh." So, you know, it was really difficult. But I've said in the summer, when we have quite an extended break from college, I said, that's it. I'm going to start doing more content creation because it's fun as well. I think the only thing when you run a business is you suddenly don't have a hobby anymore. Your hobby was making books, making things like that, but then that becomes your main source of income. So it's nice to then have a hobby if you have time. So that's the thing. Are you into makeup yourself?
I would say so. I like watching tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah, eyebrows is my
Um,
thing.
I wouldn't say I do dramatic stuff because I mean you're on the stage or on the set all the time. So you probably, if you don't, you do your own makeup, somebody else does. And
Sure.
probably the makeup you do or they do is a bit dramatic, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, I don't do dramatic stuff, but pretty much natural. A bit of a
Nice.
mascara.
Okay. As a
Oh, I
young
can hear you now.
actor, who would you like to work with in the future?
Judi Dench is my idol. I think she's the most amazing person. She bought a couple of our diaries and she messaged us, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was crying, and but she seems like such a genuinely nice person, and I think she's the best actress in the world. So she is my dream to work with.
What do you know about Turkey?
What do I know about Turkey?
Yes.
So Ömer has taught me quite a lot about Turkey. He's told me about Istanbul, and he's told me about the theatre in Istanbul and the acting scene in Istanbul. And I've tried some amazing food. Oh my God, what was it he made for me? He made me this dessert from Turkey that was it was like sugar with ice cream and cream, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was delicious. The food is amazing as well. I'm trying to think what it was. I'm gonna have to message him and ask him now.
With ice cream.
With like cream on top, I think it was.
Ooh. Well, I can say that I'm not very familiar with Turkish desserts. I don't like. Maybe you heard it, sütlaç, kazandibi, baklava.
Baklava, I think that was it that? Baklava sounds familiar. I might be making it up. I might be wrong. But
I don't with cream. I'm not
maybe
sure.
he put cream on it for us because we're sweet in England. We like cream on everything. So maybe he was
Really?
mixing it.
Was it crunchy?
Yeah, it was like a biscuit, like a soft
Then
biscuit.
it's probably baklava, I would say.
Then-
Did you try any of the main dishes? Kebab is really popular.
Is that with lamb?
Yes.
Yes,
Main-
I think he did us about 5 Turkish dishes, and
Mhm.
I couldn't remember the names of them, but every single one was beautiful. One was lamb. What was the other one he did? One was like a goat's cheese or a goat's milk that was mixed. That was really lovely. But he's a fantastic cook, I must say. He's
Oh.
very good at cooking.
Good to see that Turkish food is eaten over there as well.
Oh, we love Turkish food in England. We love Turkish food.
Did he taught any Turkish to you? Any
No,
words?
he didn't. He's not taught me anything. He said he taught me a song. It sounded like Julia. I can't remember, I can't remember the words. But I heard him sing in Turkish and I was like, oh my God, sounds amazing. He's very good. He's very good at many things, actually. Singing, acting, cooking. Don't tell him that though. His head will be like this.
Well, hope he teaches you some words pretty
Yeah,
soon.
I'm going to speak to him tomorrow and say, you've taught me no Turkish in 2 years. I've taught
In
you so much English.
Well, in 2 years, that's sad. Well, I think that was all of our questions.
Oh, thank you. It's been so lovely for you guys to ask me. I was really honored. I said, oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was really sweet talking to you. You have a great energy.
Oh, thank you so much. It's lovely talking to you guys. And I would love to see some of your design stuff. I mean that as well. I love seeing people's design.
Thank you. Well, Ömer was our guest a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Oh, lovely.
We do these things on Instagram. We say that,
Mhm.
oh, we have a guest for maybe a live Instagram live. We do designs and I do them actually.
Oh, amazing. Oh my God, send me the link and then I can follow you guys.
Okay. Sure. He said that, oh, I like your design as well. So that's good hearing from you.
Amazing. You got great 5-star reviews from all of us.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for having me, and hopefully we can speak again soon.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Thank you.